Do 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 do. I know this is just a disappointing
Hello,
one.
everyone. Welcome to our first Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. We'll be delivering the latest information about upcoming Nintendo Switch games from our development and publishing partners. More videos in this series will be released this year, so please stay tuned.
Oh, really now?
Let's get into the headlines. Keep stepping to the beat with new content.
Oh yeah, that's a collab
Use
now.
your rhythm skills to overcome the threats terrorizing the land in the Cadence of Hyrule Crypt of the Necrodancer featuring the Legend of Zelda game. Now with 3 additional DLC packs. Pack 1, Character Pack. 5 newly added characters join the ensemble. Eva excels in ranged attacks with the Naginata. Take one hit or miss a beat with Aria, and it's game over.
Oof.
With these characters, you can take your musical journey for a new spin.
Frederick?
Pack 2, Melody Pack. 39 songs will be added, including remixed versions of the game's background music. You can change the background music at any time so you can listen to your favorite songs while journeying through Hyrule. Pack 3, additional story content, Symphony of the Mask.
Okay.
Play as the mysterious Skull Kid and venture through a brand new map, complete with new songs and a new story. Plus, he has the power to change abilities based on the masks he dons. What awaits Skull Kid in these strange lands? DLC Pack 1 Character Pack will be available for purchase later today, with the second and third DLC packs to be released before the end of October.
Here's the
Season
thing.
Pass containing all 3 paid DLC packs will also launch later today.
Ah.
Costumes for Link and Zelda.
Shakes my head.
For those who've never stepped to Hyrule's Beat before, you can get the rhythm going when a version of the game containing all the DLC launches October 23rd.
Well, Persona 5 is technically Shin
Save
Megami
the day
Tensei.
and look stylish while you're at it in Rogue
Yeah, it's technically part of the Shin Megami Tensei IP. You spoiled it already, Mr. Horizon Kappa. Yeah, and spin-off and it's by Atlas, so. Can I see some actual gameplay?
New
Oh.
Rogue is infiltrating the battlefield. Lay waste to your opponents with an arsenal of weapons and abilities in this online multiplayer third-person shooter. Clash with other players in competitive and casual game modes, or rise to the challenge against AI opponents that surely bring the heat. If you fall in battle, your teammates can revive you, letting you immediately jump back into the fray. Cross-platform play and cross-progression are also supported from day one, along with support for motion-controlled aiming. Be on the lookout for lots of content, including maps, skins, rogues, and more. Stay tuned for more information later today about Rogue Company. Brawl without limits in WWE 2K Battlegrounds.
John Cena.
Welcome to WWE Action. 3, 2, 1.
Snowboard kids? Ah.
That's what I'm talking about. Come on, seriously. Motorcycle, motorcycle. Tiger. Jump. Everybody going down. I just spun that boy around like pizza dough. Oh, backbreaker. I want a rematch. WWE 2K Battlegrounds. Brawl without limits. Get it today.
Oh boy.
How is everything? This next one will be our last announcement.
Well, this is the major one. Thank you, Atlas. That was 2003. This is like Persona 3 style. Uh-huh.
A world that loses its power will fade into nothing. Instead, I can invite you to the world that is to come.
It's been a while since we last met, or should I say, Demi?
Demons. This place is crawling with them.
You have done very well in keeping yourself alive.
The world will fall for its sins, and everyone living will vanish. Will you tell me who you are?
Tokyo died, and I was given life.
I see. And here's Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Shin Megami Tensei 5 2021年全世界同時発売創世の時来たる
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching. Please look forward to more Partner Showcase presentations coming this year.
Should next year be the year of the demon? That's a very good question, T-Doll. That's a very good question. And here people were expecting like at least an update for Bayonetta 3 and Metroid Prime 4, but nope, we don't get that. Well, I don't know. I'm more used to playing Persona than Shin Megami Tensei in general, but now I'm only a slight bit curious. I'm not completely over, like, as hyped for Shin Megami Tensei 5's, like, well, announcement now, because I don't know, there's something about Persona that just like pops out a little bit more than the Shin Megami original series. I even watched so much gameplay videos of like the old Shin Megami Tensei games. I just can't find myself being drawn to it. Yeah, people's expectations were put a little bit too high for this. And it's a partner showcase. It's not like they're going to have like in-house IPs be like discussing more and stuff. Yeah, everybody has their favorite games to play. Everybody sure does. That's for sure. I prefer Persona and find myself crawling back to Nocturne. Honestly, a lot of people would still flock to Persona, and I currently still am pretty much Persona for a while, not completely for their OG Shin Megami Tensei. Although it's quite interesting that they decided to put like they decided to title it Persona Shin Megami Tensei Persona for the third game. But then they completely just took off in like the Persona direction with the fourth game and the fifth game. Yeah, I mean, I could get those. I could get the games on my 2DS XL and get like at them at a discount and maybe try at least one out. I probably might get absorbed into it, but I might not exactly completely like it. Maybe just because Persona's aesthetics pop out a little bit more and stuff. If that's a core mechanic in the gameplay. So far, it looks like the video play was rather smooth. So not too shabby there, not too shabby. Oh yeah, definitely a different mechanic. Jesus Christ, this is Christ Lord, this is ridiculous. And of course, everybody. Well, maybe if they do another Nintendo, like a major Nintendo Direct, they should be able to, like, well, have more announcements for their in-house IPs. Well, they're gonna have an update, obviously, for the Crown Tundra, as well as, Smash Pack 2, of course. I played Miming enough, but I eventually don't really like her keep-away style after a while. It tends to be a little bit clunky and slow. Speaking of AQ3D earlier, I need to check something real quick. While my internet's being completely whack. Alright, so Rangers tomorrow. You can say Persona... Hold on a second. You can say Persona 5 is sort of a simple reintroduction of demon negotiation. Nothing complex compared to the Shin Megami Tensei one. And you have, like, a lot of previous, like, definitive versions of, like... You have, like, elements of Persona 4 Golden. Anything that, like, was taken from the definitive edition of 3 and 4 put into Royal as well. Because when you're in battle, you down an enemy, you're doing the choices thing. Oh, that's the case for Nocturne? Well, that's a pain in the butt. That's a complete pain in the butt. I think we're just switch to just chatting for now, actually. The turn system in Nocturne is wild? Are you... Huh. Really now? How so? You gain more actions by exploiting weaknesses and critical hits, but you lose your entire turn if attack is drained or reflected. But you have a set number of actions per turn. Oh, okay. I'm just taking a huge pause so I can let the chat catch up to me and we can all catch up to each other because of this stupid frame rate, this stupid bitrate issue. Half a turn is used if you get critical hit or exploit on a weakness. You can get 8 turns. New game plus only get in new game plus only get an exception that gives you an additional action. Bosses may have more actions. Some enemies and a handful of bosses can snag themselves extra actions with an enemy unique skill or two to just give them 2 or even 4 half actions worth of actions per turn. That's a lot of actions. Jesus Christ. Might as well action, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ. I was gonna say about the bosses because that's a common staple both the SMT and Persona games regards the turn system. Oh my. That's devastating, really. Sounds like a not just any Japanese game, an Asian game, alright. That sounds just about right. Oh my god. Oh, in the meantime, I'm also going to go ahead and switch to the just chatting scene so I can go ahead and get things started with the next game while the internet's still janky.